So much wine and so little time.
Hello and welcome to this little video diary. This video will be my impression and thoughts on the game Operation Thunderstorm after completing the main campaign on the normal difficulty, which took me around 2 to 3 hours. So the game is a first-person shooter and it is set in the Second World War. You play as an agent who is set out to kill some high-ranking Nazis. More specifically Göring, Goebbels and Himmler, and the game is basically divided into 3 different sections where you are sent out to kill each of them. And I must say that it was nice to once again shoot up some Nazis. Okay, so let's start with the positive stuff about the game. So first of all, you can lean. Yeah, lean. Not just some cover sensitive bullshit. I mean, properly lean wherever you are. You can lean right or left, and it's so sexy and nice. Another thing that is quite cool is that when you are into all those firefights in those narrow spaces, there is blood and dust and sparkles and everything everywhere, and not as good as Fear did it, but still it's pretty cool. And combined with the low health of both you and your enemies, people die quite quickly. It makes the guns feel quite powerful and fun to use. But overall I had quite a decent time with the game. I mean, it's nothing spectacular or anything out of the ordinary, and the game at its best is just another World War II shooter. But it was decent, and even though it has some flaws, which I will talk about, I still had an alright time with it, even though it was quite short. Okay, so let's dive into all those flaws. So firstly, the AI can be a bit weird at times, but specifically their reaction time to you can be a bit slow, so I found the game to be a bit easy, even though you do not have a whole lot of life. But as I played on the difficulty normal, this might not be the case on harder difficulty, so I'm gonna let this one slide. Another thing that bugged me a bit was that you do sometimes get stuck at crates and furniture and the like. I always got out of it, so it was nothing serious, but it's a bit annoying. And another thing is that you sometimes get not stuck, but it stutters, like in at corners. I do believe it's because there is a blind fire mechanism in the game that automatically takes charge when you are near a corner. I'm not sure that this is it, but I do believe that that is the case, and it can be a bit annoying when it stutters and so on. But I guess my biggest complaint about the game is that there isn't a whole lot of content in it. As I mentioned before, the game is about 2 to 3 hours long, so it's extremely short. And also there isn't a whole lot of different weapon types. I mean, it's quite limited and basic. And the game is a long corridor shooter, and it's a brain-dead corridor shooter. There are no vehicle sections or anything like that. It's a big long corridor, and nothing wrong about that, but there isn't a whole lot of content in it. And it doesn't help that some of these corridors can be a bit grey and dull sometimes, especially the sewer part, and some other parts like that can be a bit dull. And the enemy could also be a bit more fun to fight against. I mentioned the AI before, but also the enemy variety is a bit bad. I mean, I understand it's a World War II shooter. I am not expecting aliens or mutants or demons, but you could spice it up a little bit. I mean, add some snipers, or yeah, just spice it up. But hey, I bought the game for an absolutely dirt cheap price, so I got my money's worth out of the game. I guess that is that. Thank you for watching my video, and Bye bye.
Scharfe Deckung!